little mini adventure. It's not too far today, but we are going to Burgess Reclamation Yard. We're still in the rent-a-car because our car comes hopefully on Monday. So I've actually just rounded up the last vlog, so hopefully you caught up on that. I'm picking the camera back up. I'm really getting into my usual schedule, which is good, and getting back into these weekly vlogs and updating you guys on what's happening. So we're actually going to the reclaim yard because we are looking to source the flooring, so the floorboards from there. And it is actually the same place that we got the sideboard from. And nonetheless, I always love to have a little mooch around because he always has some good little finds in there. And we are still on the hunt for a cabinet for the study. So if there is something good in there, hopefully we can have a look. Because I didn't manage to find any furniture that I wanted from the antiques fair last week. But we will then go over to Aynhoe Park, which is now the Restoration Hardware, which they've taken over. It's so lovely in there, and I always get inspired by the interiors. Maybe just have a nice glass of wine. They also have pizzas outside, but I'm not sure if they're gonna still have that now because I think it's more of a summer thing. But if not, we're gonna have a little look around the area and just find like a nice pub for dinner tonight, and then head back. So kind of making the afternoon out of it because Chris had golf this morning.
Hi.
So we're setting off a little bit later. You actually haven't
made up time.
You really have, but I was just thinking you haven't been on the vlogs in ages actually, since we were in Lanzarote. But
getting a lot of comments.
Yeah, people are missing you, babe. Yeah. But yeah, I thought I would just check in before we head into the store, so you obviously know what we're up to. And fingers crossed we can find what we're heading there for, which is the floorboards. Because Mark there, he is really great and he knows his stuff because he fitted out the farmhouse, and Soho farmhouse, sorry. And we basically want to go for a similar style with the flooring. So hopefully there'll be enough reclaimed wood that we can make something out of it. This is what I was originally looking at getting one in the garden because they're a good size and you can start growing your own produce in them, like a mini greenhouse.
Yeah.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice. It's a big space. It's quite big.
I actually thought we could down where the barbecue.
If it was narrower, as in not as deep.
Yeah, but it's quite. We've got a lot of space down that side. Wondering if actually maybe have one of the doors here. Similar style to that. But obviously you need the glass panes and obviously it painted. This is basically our internal doors at home. So you can see this is the flooring that we're looking at, and you can see how all the boards are different sizes. This is a little bit much. Yeah, this is a bit more mixed match. But then you can also, if you want, kind of give it like a whitewash. And then this is how you would have it if you wanted it clad in on the walls, which we were originally thinking, but now we're not doing it on the walls, we're just going to do the floor. But there's loads of different types of wood, so he's going to show us some he's just reclaimed from a pontoon as well, which would be nice to see that. But just to give you kind of a feel of how it's going to look.
Plywood with wood on top,
right.
So what you'll be doing is creating that. And what the plywood would do is stop this wood from moving.
Right.
So, driver's off next week, but...
No, I've got another one in.
Oh, okay, brilliant.
You just give me the...
We've also just quickly, before this shot, found this cabinet, but I was saying this would be perfect. It just needs to be a bit taller.
I don't think necessarily it's...
Because the room actually isn't like a tall ceiling. I mean, the one behind you is a little bit taller, but...
More importantly, it needs to be wider, otherwise it would just look too...
Yeah.
Squished.
Basically, another one, like another door to it.
Yeah.
That's what we're on the hunt for, but we just can't seem to find it. But something like this would look wicked.
But also form, width.
I think it's going to be better when we do more mix match, for sure. I mean, like we said, if we were doing the kitchen, I think it would look good with the kitchen.
I think it does look quite good when it's like uniform width as well, though, to be fair.
I like the distorted feel though, but I do think we should definitely carry it in when we do the kitchen. I think it would look wicked. Why do I keep saying wicked? It's giving me the ick. Yum. Are you putting salt on your pizza?
I've never put salt on my pizza.
I love.
You.
I know. I love.
Put pepper on my pizza.
Oh, I thought you were doing salt.
No, that's weird.
Also, these glasses are talking my language. Thin stem and big glass. Yum. we've just come to the Restoration Hardware, which is in Park. It is so beautiful in here. I mean, you can see all the interiors. I've been here a few times now, and every time I come I just get inspired. Bailey, come here. This one is loving it. We had some pizza outside and someone stole some pizza from me. But look at this wine glass. I think I already showed you. Oh my god, he is so unhinged right now. Thin stem, big glass. It's literally the size of my head. I'm loving it. So we had some pizza and meatballs, and we're just gonna have a little mooch, get inspired. I feel like when we're in the mode of renovating, me and Chris are like, we could do this. We love that, we love that. So we always take inspo from where we are. And this is like the perfect place for it. Even when we were sat outside then, we could see like the wooden beams and kind of like the colour to stay in the ones that we want to do with the office. So yeah, it's just so lovely. It's just a nice day out, and it's actually a nice day today. It literally looks over the rolling hills. It's just beautiful, but it's set to rain later, so I'm sure we'll head back and then have a cozy night in. But I'm just going to show you this view. I mean, look at that with the rolling hills, and you can see the sheep in the background. It's so beautiful and autumnal. I was just saying to Chris, all I keep going on about is I want our bedding to be like hotel bedding, and to be this crisp and shiny and neat, and the pillows to match. I'm literally on a hunt if anyone can recommend, because when I say I've been through them, I think we have like 8 different pillows in our house and we still can't get it right, and the bedding. But this room is absolute goals. I mean, look at that chandelier. So beautiful. I just love coming here, and Chris loves it as well. He's like on a mission round here. This cute little study room.
It's really, really
chic and
really
clean.
table.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because also it just like quiets the brain. It makes it a space where you want to go and work.
Yeah, like quite a neat surface.
Yeah.
And then just like lamp, maybe like a little statue.
Yeah, and obviously like a pencil holder or something. Yeah.
And then
yeah, when it's simple and clean. This is similar to the desk that I'm getting.
Yeah,
like quite a clean, simple, yeah.
But it's got the drawers.
I like the drawers because I need it.
I know, but don't you like the idea of it just being like really clear
No,
underneath?
I do want the drawers and I like it. It adds a little bit of something. But yeah, the lighting above the pictures is what makes it. All of the lighting fixtures are just absolutely stunning. So I've had another lovely delivery from Holland Cooper. These make me so excited, and it just couldn't be the perfect time because we're about to head off on our lovely Sunday walk with Bailey, and I feel like these are going to be perfect. And then we're off to the pub for a Sunday roast. I just love the packaging that it comes in as well. So let's have a look. I went very country chic. I've got this like baker boy hat. So I'm gonna see how this looks on me. It's either gonna work or it's not gonna work, but I just loved the colors going through it in this kind of like check tweed. And then this is the Duke jacket that I've had my eye on for a while, and it's gonna be perfect to layer over my outfits when I'm riding and then also on walks. It's like the best country jacket, and it has this gorgeous suede detailing on the elbows here. How beautiful with the pockets, and it's got this kind of tailored feel. So I went with an 8 this time, I believe, because last time I went oversized, and I find with Holland Cooper there's no point going oversized because you kind of want to have a little bit more of that tailored look. So I'm going to see how this looks on. It also comes with the nice kind of dust bag with it, which I can have all of my blazers in. And then I've got another box which is full of some other pieces. They've kindly sent me this. I didn't actually pick this one out, but it's beautiful. It's similar to the cream blouse that I wore to the Burley Horse trials, but this layered under some of the pieces is going to be so beautiful. And then it's got the necktie as well that you can tie in kind of like a pussy bow. So we've got the polka dot one. I also saw this at the stand at the Burley Horse trials, and I thought this is so me with a little frill detail here, as a base underlayer, and then it has the lovely gold details on the shoulders. And this was actually layered under one of the gilets, so I actually went with this khaki colour. I did love the tan, but I thought this would be quite nice to mix up the colours and layer this over the top, and it will also be perfect when I go riding and hacking because it will keep me warm. And then this is very similar, it's just a simple base layer just with the shoulder buttons here, so I can layer that as well and kind of mix and match them. But this is just so lovely of them. I feel so spoiled, so grateful, and just ready for all the autumnal feels in these lovely country chic pieces. They have kindly sent me this bag, and I want to do a giveaway to give back to you guys for all your support and love. And I want to give this bag to one of you lucky winners. So I will put all the details for the giveaway in the description for you guys to enter. And this will be sent out next week to one of you lucky winners, because I just think this is going to be such a lovely bag that you can style and mix and match with all of your outfits. And you can have a touch of Holland Cooper in your wardrobe too.
Don't mind days like this.
Yeah, when it's
just when it's
crisp.
windy.
Yeah. Oh no, you got it stuck on the leg.
Anyway.
Good morning, guys. I'm not sure where I left the vlog off, but it is a new day. I'm just getting ready, and oh my god, autumn is definitely here. It has got cold here in the UK, and I'm one of those girls that I will have the windows open any time of the year. I feel like I'm always really hot, but I've got so cold, and I feel like I've been coming down a little bit with a little bit of like a cold or a flu. I don't know, you know, and you're feeling just a little bit sniffly, no energy and sore throat. But I'm powering on, putting some makeup on. I've got a new jumper on. Officially, the knitwear has come out. Actually, I've had some lovely new pieces from Abercrombie. Needless to say, I absolutely love shopping on there. I've got so many good staples, which I'm going to share with you because I've got the best fitting pair of jeans, and they've also given me an amazing discount. But before I get into that, I need to just do my makeup because I've got to shoot a few campaigns this morning, and then I'm actually off horse riding, which I can't wait. I'm going to have my lesson today. So yesterday I went out on a hack, and it actually did me really good just to get out in the fresh air, even though I'm not feeling too good. And then today I've got my lesson, but I'm actually out in the quarry. So I think Chris is going to come with me because he hasn't seen me ride in ages, and I absolutely love my instructor Andre, and I just love spending my mornings with her when I do my lesson. So yeah, hopefully we can have a good one out in the quarry today and get some cantering in. But before I do, I'm going to show you what I've got new in, because I've been pulling out all of the knitwear to keep me warm, and the heating has been on full whack the past 2 days. But it's really nice, like fresh, crisp autumn air, which I love. Okay, I'm looking a little bit better now. I've got my mascara on. I've just done my favourite. It's the soft brown one, the Lash Class YSL. I love wearing brown mascara. I just think it looks a lot softer. But this camera is washing me out this morning, so I need to put a little bit of lipstick on. This is my combo at the minute. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in Mocha. And then I love the Charlotte Tilbury Wedding Bells. I'm not sure if this was limited edition because the actual lipstick packaging was limited edition, but it's such a nice kind of like deeper pinky nude. And then over the top I put the Dior Maximizer. If you're going to get any gloss, this one is such a good one. And that is pretty much it. I don't want to do a lot of makeup today because I don't obviously usually wear makeup horse riding, but it's because I've got to shoot a few campaigns this morning, and I'm also in between running in and out of the garage because we've got the builders here. Hopefully you caught up on the last home updates, but there's been quite a few updates since that, so I will show you what's been going on in there this week as well, because my time is definitely kept between running in and out, which is probably why I've got ill, running in and out with like wet hair and everything, trying to sort out things in there. But it is all coming together, which is very exciting. But before I show you that, I'm gonna quickly sort my hair out. But I can't believe how long it is getting now. The length of it, do you guys remember when my hair is literally here? It has grown so much, but I'm actually quite enjoying it, having a little bit longer, and I can play around using different hair accessories and just have a little bit more of this like undone look, because I'm just loving this kind of like country chic style that I'm getting into at the minute. But nonetheless, whilst I'm on the topic of style and fashion, I'm going to be showing you these new in pieces from Abercrombie, because I will definitely be living in these. This jumper is glued to me this morning. It is so cozy. My discount code is such a good saver. Get an extra discount on top of the current promotion this weekend. It's only a limited time, so if you do want to get it, try and nab it whilst you can. I'm obviously going to link everything down below with all my size references, because I do find a lot of the pieces on Abercrombie go really fast. So I will link everything. Hopefully it's still in stock, and then I'll put all the details for the discount code down below in the description for you, along with everything else that you'll need to know with the current promotion. I thought I'd prop you up here so you can properly see the outfit, and I'll show you in the cutaways as well. And disclaimer, sorry if you can hear it drilling in the background, there's a lot of stuff going on out there in the garage. But this is the jumper that I've been wearing the past few days to keep me warm, and it is such a beautiful cream knit. So it comes high neck, but it's not a roll neck, which I like, and it's quite loose, so it's really comfortable. And then it has these beautiful details with the button here with this kind of tortoise shell, and I like the fact that it's asymmetrical and just on this one side. I usually roll my sleeves back because I have shorter arms, but it's just such lovely quality. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, it keeps you warm, but you can layer over the top of it, and it's just so soft and snuggly. I'm actually really happy that knitwear season has come back, because I love layering and playing with textures and knitwear, and it looks beautiful with these darker denim jeans. And these are my favourite pair of jeans in my wardrobe at the minute, and I know I'll be wearing these a lot throughout the season. I really feel like cream complements with darker denim really well. So these are actually the 90s vintage straight leg fit, and for us petite girls they come in short length, so you can see in the cutaway they are the perfect length for me. They hit just at the ankle, so you can wear trainers, you can wear ballet flats, and you don't have to go and get them tailored up. So waist 25 and then short leg, and they couldn't fit better. Like I was saying with this jumper, you can layer over the top of it, and I've had two amazing jackets in. So the first one is this belted utility jacket. It's actually called the workwear jacket on the website on Abercrombie and Fitch, but it's this beautiful khaki colour. It also comes in cream, but I wanted to go for the khaki. I feel like it really contrasts well if I'm wearing like cream jumpers, and it's the perfect jacket to layer. So I'm going to show you on with the belt, because it's probably not doing it justice, me hanging it up, but I absolutely loved this. It's going to be perfect even if you're going on a dog walk, going for a nice country pub dinner, or just everyday wear. Like today I'm just going to layer it over the top of my jumper and my jeans. It's just one of those jackets that I know I can mix and match with so many of my looks and just throw it on and walk out the door and look put together. And then another jacket, I'm going to put this straight on so you can see it. You'll be able to see in the cutaway as well. It's needless to say, I'm sure we've all said it, we've all seen it, that suede is definitely massive for this season, and I have been going suede crazy. I absolutely love it, and I just think it adds such a nice texture and element to your outfits, and it's such a perfect trench just to layer over anything. Like today with this jumper and these jeans, I would actually probably just tuck the jumper in as well, so you can kind of see the belt coming through. I'm doing it quite loosely here, but how beautiful is the colour of this trench as well. And then it has the button details, and then it does also tie as well. So it's got the belt, you can just have it closed or just tie it up. But this is such a lovely jacket, and I'm so glad I got this. I actually went for a size small. I could have even got extra small, but I do like having it a tad little bit bigger, so I have got a bit of room to layer. I would also probably just wear this open. And then when it comes to Abercrombie, it's kind of my shop that I go to for my good core basics. So many bodysuits from there and t-shirts and just those really good base layers. And then I saw they did this Henley, it's kind of like a ribbed top, short sleeve, which I thought would be great to layer underneath pieces. It's got the button detail. I will show you this obviously in the cutaway. It is brand new in my wardrobe. And this also comes in black, which I might get my hands on as well, because I know I'll just be able to wear and layer this, even if I'm just putting it with leggings, a big jacket over the top, or a fleece to go on a dog walk, or just dress it with like the jeans as you see in the cutaway for an everyday look. Another base layer top is this off the shoulder black top. If you caught up on my pre-fall haul, which I did around a week ago, you'll see that I've been loving these off the shoulder tops, and it's because they're just really good basics that you can dress up or dress down. And this is so soft, the material of it, it's like buttery soft. And it comes in a few different colours, but I ended up going with the black because I don't have one in my wardrobe, and I know it's just something I can easily style, dress it up, dress it down. If you don't really know what to wear, this is like that top that you can go for. And then lastly, because I loved these jeans so much, I ended up going and getting 2 other different pairs of jeans because they're just something that I know I'll be wearing a lot. This is the low rise baggy style, the same fit, waist 25, and then I went with the short length. So they've had a few different new styles in with their denim, and I've been loving them, and I just thought these would be a little bit more relaxed. So I'm going to show you them on so you can obviously see the fit of them. I love this sizing of Abercrombie because I feel like they just get it right. There's so many times when I've been shopping for jeans and they're either tight my waist, too tight in my thighs, they don't come right at the ankle, and I can just never get it right. Whereas I feel like with these, they've just answered all of my needs, and especially being a petite girl. So I thought the low rise was a little bit more fun, kind of that 90s feel. Just wear it with like a t-shirt, layer it over the top with a jacket, and just have it a little bit more effortless and undone. And then lastly, this is the crop wide leg. So these are obviously coming out a little bit more, complete different style to the ones I'm wearing. Even though the denim is quite similar colour, I thought these would be really nice to just have a little bit more of a flare. Definitely purged all of my old denim that doesn't fit me anymore, and I've gone and invested in some great pairs of jeans that I know I could just swip and swap and wear with my outfits. And I really like the fact that these are a little bit wider at the bottom. I think this would be fun to put with like a leopard print heel, even if you're just dressing it up a little bit, a jumper, leopard print heel, a little pop of colour, or however you want to dress them. But I think with a wider leg, it just breaks it up from always wearing the same jean. So like I said, with the discount, I will leave it on the screen again for you as a reminder, and it'll all be down below, because if you do want to save, it's a really good time to do it. And I also leave everything linked over on my Like to Know It if you want to go and shop it there as well. But I need to get myself together, make a quick lunch before I go horse riding, and then I'll take you along with me. If you do want to save, it's a really good time to do it. And I also leave everything linked over on my Like to Know It if you want to go and shop it there as well. But I need to get myself together, make a quick lunch before I go horse riding, and then I'll take you along with me. Riding, absolutely filthy, but I had such a good lesson. You can see I've got my helmet hat mark here, but we went out in the fields and I actually did, not jumping, but we were just going over the smaller logs, and I managed to really kind of like try and master my canter as well, and I just felt a lot more comfortable and confident. And my instructor Andre, I just love her, and it was nice that Chris got to come out as well and see me ride, and he was in the stables afterwards as I was grooming Athos, and he was falling in love with all the other horses, and it was just nice to be part of the community at the stables as well. I really enjoy it. But back now, I'm really hungry, So I'm making my favourite lunch, which I thought I'd show you guys. It's nothing crazy, but it's like a nice, warm, crunchy salad. It's really filling, but it's healthy, nutritious. And it's actually quite quick and easy to do. So I've just got some kind of like baby carrots here, which I've just washed, and I'm gonna obviously cut. Oh my God, I'm absolutely filthy. And then I'm going to roast them in the oven with honey. And the honey is actually my instructor's honey from her farm. And it's so lovely. So I'm gonna put that over with thyme, salt, pepper, and olive oil. Roast them, then I crisp up and roast the chickpeas in the air fryer with za'atar. And then I also do crispy kale afterwards in the oven. And this, I feel like kale on its own, I'm like, no. But once it's roasted with olive oil, it's so yummy. And then I put a little bit of lemon, put a bit of seasoning, dressing, and sometimes mozzarella. But I'm going to show it you because it's actually a really good salad, and especially if you just want to do a quick lunch if you're working from home, or even if you have it on the go. So I'm just going to use these baby carrots today. You can use the bigger ones. Is served. This is how it looks. I underestimated the amount of kale because it shrinks a lot when you put it in the oven, but it's so yummy. I mean, listen to this crunch. My hands are clean, by the way. This is going to be my lunch, but I don't know what it is. When kale is roasted, it's so much more yummy. Then I've put the chickpeas, which have come out nice and crunchy, a little bit of parmesan, the roasted honey and thyme carrots, and then a squeeze of lemon to give it a little bit of zest and flavour. And honestly, this is really yummy for a good, easy lunch. I thought I would bring you over to the garage to show you the update. Obviously you saw the window, hopefully, if you caught up on the last vlog, which I absolutely love. And I will come inside because the guys are in here, they're just taking a break, so it won't be too noisy. This door is going to be changing, like I said in the last one as well. So the entryway is really come together, as you can see. This colour was actually the lick paint. It was green 19, and I'm so happy with how it's turned out. I think this is after 2 or 3 coats. We also used it on the door, and then I've got the handle here like a gold brass door, and they've also done the architrave so you can see around the door. So as you come in, this is going to be the little entryway in here. Obviously the floorboards need to go down, but we also did the built-in shelving up here so we can use that as storage, the shiplap on the wall, and then the bench. So under here we're going to put like our wellies, we can put logs up here, then we're going to do a wooden hook rack so we can obviously hang everything. The switch will be going here, and I'm going to dress it and make it look really nice as well. But it's just going to be so handy for us to be able to come in the back gate, come in here when we've got Bailey, muddy wellies, put all my horse riding gear in here as well. But I'm really happy with the colour of this paint. We kind of just winged it, and as soon as we saw it we loved it, and it's really worked out, and it's just added a little bit of depth and difference in here compared to how the rest of the room will be. But the shiplap, we actually just sourced this from Wix, whereas the shiplap that we're creating on the other wall, which I'll show you, is a lot different because I really wanted that to be bespoke and bigger panels and not have the beaded part. So yeah, I'll talk you through that. See, this is the first shiplap board, which looks so good. So Billy has done it perfectly, each panel, which is measured out, so we don't waste any of the MDF, and then he can continue it onto the other boards. This is the first one. Obviously it won't go on this wall, it'll go on the opposite one, but you can see how he's created the shiplap and then the ridge in between, which is perfect.
After we install, it will go on check.
You can't see properly because the MDF boards are just leaning against it, but they've primed this wall here where the arches are, and then they've done this kind of, I wouldn't say beading, it's more of border around the arches, which just gives it a bit more depth. And I feel like it just makes it look a little bit more purposeful, which I'm really happy with. I originally wanted these to actually be in wood, which is going to match the beams once these are sanded and stained, but it was just too much of a big job. So we've used plywood instead, and it's give it that nice shape. These are going to be a different colour to the walls, so that I need to decide on the paint next week. But yeah, I just feel like it's made it stand out a little bit more and give it that nice trim. And then with the flap, which you guys have seen, I was kind of explaining, Billy's just gone on his break, but we have tried to source shiplap from so many different sites, and it was just coming up crazy prices that Billy in the end was like, I can probably make shiplap bespoke myself, because I basically didn't want to have the beading in the middle, which is the one what we've got in the entryway, which you can get from like Wix and B&Q. I wanted it to look like that Ralph Lauren feel. And when I say that, I went in the store and I've been seeing this for quite a while, and I just wanted it to look similar, and I just think it looks so much more flush when it's going to be on the wall. So you can see it doesn't have that beaded detail, it just has the groove. But to do this you have to have a special machine, and thankfully Billy is very well trained and knew what he was doing. So he has gone and made a few of these already. I think we've got like 8, and we've probably got like a good 20 or so to go. So it is a big job, but doing this all bespoke, I really hope it's going to be worth it. Along with the floorboards, which have actually just arrived, so I'm going to show you them as well. But yeah, if anyone's asking where I source this from, it's all been done by hand. This is the machine he's been using. And then he also has made kind of like a guide. I don't know where he's put it. So he knows how to measure out each time. It's going to take a lot longer than we thought. But this is just the process of renovating. You just have to keep adapting and moving and hoping it's going to work and trust the process. The floorboards have just arrived. These are actually from Burgess Reclamation, which you saw us sourcing at the beginning of the video, which is dog. And there are a lot of planks of wood here. You can see these aren't sanded yet, so we're going to have to see if the builders can sand them, which is going to be a big job because these will obviously have all splinters in. They're all different sizes and shapes. The actual depth of them is the same, but I don't know if you can see, I need my gloves on because I was just helping the man bring these in. It took us like a good half an hour and they were quite heavy, so I put my gloves on to do it. But you can see how some are thinner, some are thicker, and that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to look distorted, so it's going to be a big job, guys, to have to basically piece them together like a puzzle of how they're going to fit in the room, because you can see like this one is a lot thinner, this one's thicker. They're all a little bit of different colors given that they are reclaimed. That's obviously the back of it, so it won't be that color. They're all going to be this kind of shade, but it's going to look so good once they're sanded. We don't want to sand them too much because we want to keep like the feel of the reclaim to them. And then we basically got to ask the guys to spend hours on piecing these together and bringing it together as the floorboards. But I honestly think it's going to look so good once it's done. So if you've been to Soho Farmhouse, you'll see that they've done it there. And that's exactly where they source the materials from, Burgess as well. And these are actually from an old pontoon, I believe. So it's nice that it's a lot more sustainable using the materials. I've just come back in here because I want to start styling. I'm very keen to get the hooks and everything up in this entryway and styling. Obviously there's going to be floorboards here, which is going to raise up the floor a little bit with the underfloor heating as well. So we are going to put the underfloor heating in the hallway too. But just so you can see, they fit really nicely under here, the wellies and the boots. And I'm going to have all my horse riding gear. Again, I'll put the inspo on the screen of how this is going to look. But I thought I'd just give you a last update before the vlog comes to a close. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please do make sure to like, subscribe, enter for the giveaway. And I'll see you guys next week.